What's up, everybody? This is PJ with Matt Black Tech, back here with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you 5 reasons why you should be picking up a new Apple Watch Series 6 or above. Now, a lot of these reasons you may have heard already, but a lot are going to surprise you. So stick around and see if these reasons should be a good fit for why you should get one. Now, getting straight into the video, I'm gonna start with the most obvious of these reasons that I have, and that's got to be the health and fitness. Now, everyone knows that it's one of the main selling points of the Apple Watches, some of your, sleep tracking features, as well as, the fitness goals and your steps counted, and, people who are runners are especially more popular with the Apple Watch, so you already know that. So that's a big reason off of number one that you should definitely probably pick one up. Now, me personally, I'm not too much of a health and fitness nut. I do a lot of physical labor at my job, so I often, get the workout that I need, basically. So just from working, and I do work, overtime, so I get plenty of workouts. It does count my steps automatically, so that is cool. It counts and tracks when I go up a flight of stairs. But the only health feature that I personally use has to be the sleep tracking, because I do have trouble getting enough sleep sometimes. I'm trying to do too much sometimes, so I have been getting better at reaching my sleep goals thanks to the Apple Watch, so I can give it credit for that. Now, reason number 2 can be beneficial to everyone, but in my opinion is more so geared and focused towards the elderly and or the disabled. Now, that has to be the fall detection. Now, me personally, if my grandma was still here, I would actually be considering getting her Apple Watch just for that feature alone. So instead of having something like a life alert or things of that nature, it's just great to have it on your wrist. And, once it detects that you take a fall, it'll, alert you, and it gives you a few seconds to, tell them that you're okay and whatnot. And if you don't respond, it'll send emergency help your way automatically. So if you fall and you're unconscious, or you have an elderly mother or grandmother that you're concerned about, it's a good idea to keep them an Apple Watch. And you can also share the location with them and whatnot, so you can be there right away and send the location to the EMS as well. So it is a life-saving feature in my opinion. Now, like I said, once again, that's more so directed towards the elderly and the disabled, but you could still have a fall and bump your head even when you're young, so it's useful to everyone. So that's a good reason for number 2. Now, number 3 is a reason that I haven't heard many people mention, which is why I'm happy to be talking about it here. And that has to be the versatility for parents. Now, if you have a small child, you may know that you may be scared to give them a phone and whatnot, but they're going to school, going off to new places on their own, and you want them to have contact with you. Now, this applies to the cellular only option, or not the cellular only, but the cellular and GPS option, but only to the cellular option that this applies, where you can give them an Apple Watch, link it to your iPhone, and have some parental settings on there so they can't have too much access to things, and they can always stay in contact with you. That way you don't have to be worried about what time they're getting off of school, if someone else picked them up, or where they're at, and you can link it to your location from your iPhone as well. So that's just definitely safe and a good way to stay connected to your children. So that's an amazing reason for number 3. Now, this 4th reason could be like 5 or 10 reasons on their own, but I didn't just want to pad this video for watch time. And I'm just going to go ahead and lump all of those reasons into one reason. I'm just going to go ahead and name that everyday conveniences of the product. So everything from the alarm system, just gently waking you up instead of a loud, obnoxious noise just buzzing you on your wrist, to GPS, just anything everyday life conveniences. Now, what do I personally use it for? I do send texts here and there when my phone is a little bit far from me and I don't want to have to pick it up. I definitely use the GPS often because my phone may be somewhere charging, or I'm playing music. I don't want to pick it up, or it's in my pocket. I'll just simply glance at my wrist while I'm already driving and it's on the steering wheel. So GPS is an amazing feature too. Or unlocking my MacBook from my watch. I don't even have to touch it. Just open the MacBook and it just turns on and unlocks for me. It's just so many everyday conveniences just from having an Apple Watch that it's hard to pick one or two of them. They all just work so well together and just make my life overall more convenient and easy. Now, one of the most convenient things that I may use it for has to be finding my iPhone. This feature right here is amazing. You just slide up your control panel right here. If you can't find your iPhone, there you go. And me personally, I'm always misplacing it. So that feature alone makes it much more convenient for me. Now, the last reason for me has to be because you want one. Now, I know that's a cliche reason, but it's the truth, man. There's plenty of reasons to get one that I've laid out before, and it's a great product to go ahead and get started with. Now, with that being said, if you can afford it and you work hard, and you can get that, and it's not too much of a detriment to your budget, go ahead and get one, man. You work hard enough and you deserve it. So that's the best reason for me personally, and you don't need any other reason because I can't tell you what to buy and what not to buy. So If you thought that these other reasons were compelling, then go ahead and pick one up. Don't hesitate. Now, me personally, the Series 8 is out, but I recommend the Series 7 because there's not much of a difference between that except for like some new temperature sensor to track menstrual cycles for women. So if you are looking at purchasing one, I do recommend the Series 7 aluminum model. And if you want to go up in material, then I would just go ahead and recommend you getting the Ultra at that point based on the price difference. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. That's all I have for you today. And if you found this video informative or helpful, go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.